morning, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to another video. I'm gonna finish this cup of coffee and then we're gonna get busy on a apartment reset. I know it's clean, but there are some things that I need to take care of before we leave. We're not leaving until next week. We're leaving on Thursday. But I won't do any housework this weekend. We'll go out and about and enjoy our weekend together. But I did want to take care of some things before I leave. These are things that I like to take care of, especially when we're renting. I like to do pretty regularly, and I haven't been here since July, just to maintain the cleanliness of the rental so that when we do move out of it, it's not overwhelming. So we're going to be taking care of that today. A couple of things. Ernie hung the curtains up last night and I took magnesium. A lot of you guys have corrected me on the type of magnesium. Magnesium, this particular one, it says right on the bottle, muscle relaxation. I slept so good last night and I don't know if it's the magnesium. I don't know if it was the curtains, a combination of the two. I don't care. I went to bed, rolled over, fell asleep, and slept until 6:30 this morning, which is perfect for me. It's either that or I'm getting used to the time. I don't know. I don't know, and I'm not going to question it. So I slept really well. I have lots of energy, and that makes me feel good. I've gotten dressed for the day. I'm wearing Selena today. I was going to get ready for the day, but we'll save that for another time because I'm going to get down and dirty today. I'm going to point out some areas of your home that you probably are forgetting to do, and they're just, like I said, areas that are not on the surface, or not areas that you think of all the time. And even though they're right in front of your face, and it just helps to maintain a very clean home. It's the hidden dirt, if you will. I did notice the vent in the bathroom was pretty nasty and needs to be cleaned, and that's what got me started on today's video. So I'm going to show you my to-do list really quick. Okay, here is my to-do list. Clean vents, windows and blinds, the doors, under bed and headboard, behind sofa, top of cabinets, front of cabinets, marks on wall, behind TVs, baseboards, and ceiling fans. Notice that where we push our benches or chairs where we sit to eat, the wall is getting black marks on it. So I'm going to try and get those off. I hope it comes off. And then I'm going to try and figure out a solution, maybe just not pushing them in all the way. I'm not really sure. But anyways, there's those marks I want to get off the wall. I only have a stool, like a 2-step stool here, so I don't have a ladder. These are 12-foot ceilings, so I can only get as high as I can get. So I'm going to try my hardest today. I'm going to show you guys the curtains too. They're beautiful, and we'll get to that. But for now, I'm going to re-energize with one more cup of coffee, and then we're going to get started. So you grab a cup of coffee, something to drink, and either put me on your TV and clean along with me, or just sit back and relax and enjoy watching me sweat. Okay guys, the first thing I'm going to do, which was not on my list, is fix these towels. You can see this one has a little bit of blue tint to it. It's driving me insane. And these are just starting to look dingy. There's like stains on them. I'm not sure why, but I want to give them a refresh. So I'm going to I'm going to take the clean towels and the dirty towels. I'm going to fill the tub up and add some bleach and let them soak for a couple of hours and see if that helps. Okay guys, I've moved into the kitchen now. I'm going to go ahead and get the top of the fridge, the top of the cabinets done. It's okay, I'm safe, I promise you. I have this sped up, but I'm going very slow and being very mindful of where my feet are. But I did not do this when I first moved into the apartment. And so it's been on my mind ever since I left. So it was one of the things that I really wanted to take care of, and it was just really dusty up on top here. So it felt really good to get this taken care of. Okay, now that I got the top done, I'm going to go ahead and take care of the front of the cabinets. This is just something that is good to do. I do it at home often because I cook in my kitchen a lot, and you get spills and splatters and grease and all that kind of stuff. So it's just a good habit to get into, to take care of this at least once a month. So I do periodic little wipe downs here and there, especially if I know that I've, gotten something on a cabinet, but I make it a point to do this at least once a month when I'm at home. Now I'm moving on to the doors. This is another thing that I like to remember to do at least once a month. I don't always use a damp cloth, but since I haven't done this since we moved in, I went ahead and used a damp cloth and some Lysol. I usually just take my Swiffer and I just go over it really quickly, just because the door has a bunch of ledges that collect dust. So I always like to make sure all these little areas that collect dust can make your house seem really dirty when it's not. And these are things that we stare at on a daily basis and we don't always remember to keep clean. And now I'm moving on to the ceiling fans. I'm going to be doing the one in the bedroom, and I'm purposely not showing you guys the curtains yet because I hadn't made the bed. And I just wanted to give you guys an overview. I was really in the moment cleaning. And so I really wanted to just make sure. But this is from the ceiling fans only, and that is from, July when we moved in. So July, August, September, October. A lot of you guys had mentioned my blind trick, and it's so funny that you guys said that because I've always done this when we had the 2-inch wood faux blinds in our homes. I've always done that just because I like my privacy, but I don't like to feel closed in. So I have always done it to where I just open them and then I flip up the bottom half to give me my privacy, but I still get the light in. And I just thought it was something everybody did, and I was just really amazed at how many people thought it was, or thanked me for the trick that I did. So I'm happy that I could share that with you guys. But we're going to go ahead and get the windows. I didn't get the window on the outside of the bedroom, again, because wasps. There are wasps all around. There's even a wasp nest starting to be built on my door, this one that I'm cleaning here on the outside. They're insane here in Florida, okay? It's wasp country. They love it here. And so I keep telling Ernie to bring me home wasp spray, and he keeps forgetting. But whenever I'm out there, there's what you can't see, but there's one flying around. It's like a warning wasp, like, listen, lady, you're too close to where I live and I need you to go away. And I told Ernie, one day I'm going to get attacked walking out there. But anyways, I think the apartment complex does a good job of keeping them knocked down. And I think when they did all the hurricane prep for the apartments, they knocked down a bunch of them. But they can get a wasp nest done in one day. I can watch them in the morning start building. They go over to that, see where the trees are? They go over to those gardens because the sand is, there's dirt and sand in there. And I watch them collect. They fly over, they build. It's amazing. It's really intriguing to watch, actually. But I was able to get the bottom one done because they open this way, and so that was really nice. I didn't even realize that last time I was here, that it opens just like my ones at home, so it was nice to be able to get that done. Yeah, so getting the windows clean too, I think you'd be shocked. Even rooms that you don't go into, I think you'd be shocked at how much dirt you're going to get off of the windows. And it feels good to always mark things off of my list that I've made. And I stayed up probably till 10 o'clock last night, which was really nice. I told you I slept till 6:30. I feel so good today, which is why I have the energy to do all of this. But it always feels so good to get the list checked off. I was showing you that I emptied the vacuum, and now we're going to vacuum the headboard. You guys, this is another space. If you have a fabric headboard or any areas like this in your home that are, that have fabric chairs that you don't sit on that often, or in another room that collect dust, and dust collects odor. So not that our bedroom smelled or anything, because this is something that I like to stay on top of. Again, hasn't been done since we moved in, but you're going to be shocked at how much dirt came out of this bed. I mean, I was shocked when I looked at it. It's so close to your head, you're breathing, but look at that. That came out of the headboard. That's dust, and that collects odor. So when you think your home is clean, it really isn't. The next space I'm going to take care of is under the bed. I know that seems weird, like why worry about that, Anna? Because it's another space that collects dust, and again, dust collects odor. So I like to tackle these little areas in my home, whenever I think about it, which is probably once a month. I need help at home with my bed because it's king size, and see how much more dust was added. And so Ernie helps me with the mattress, but I get as good as I can when I'm at home with the, with my bed. So now we're marking more off the list, and we're gonna just keep going. We're gonna get this apartment deep cleaned. I'm not doing everyday cleaning today. I'm concentrating on deep cleaning. I just wanted to show you that the towels are soaking. At this point, it was time to go ahead and rinse, like empty and rinse and spin. And then I went ahead later and added laundry detergent, fabric softener, a little bit more bleach into this, and got them washed. And I'm going to give you guys a look at how they turned out. I was pretty happy with what I did. Now I'm just moving the sofa away from the wall, and I'm going to get it vacuumed behind there. I'm going to take this opportunity to go ahead and dust the pictures on the wall and go ahead and take care of the baseboards. I had baseboards written down. I wasn't doing all the baseboards because I tend to do that when I mop. You guys know that when I use my mop, I use my mop to get my baseboards. I wanted to get baseboards that aren't often touched, and that's why it was on my list. That was my reminder to make sure to get the ones like behind the TV and behind the sofa and that type of thing. But the rest of them that are out in the open, when I mop, I usually will take my mop and run it across because it's a ledge and it just makes it really easy. So I realized when I was all done that I didn't dust the back of the TV in the bedroom. And I meant to do that right after I was done doing this one, and I totally forgot until I was done, filming and everything. So I did do that off camera, just so you guys know, and it doesn't drive you crazy. I did dust behind that TV as well. I didn't need to pull anything away from the wall because it's a very narrow table that it sits on, so I'm able to vacuum underneath that all the time. So that worked out. But just so you know, I did get that TV dusted behind. That's another area of your home that collects dust. So now I'm moving into the kitchen. I'm going to go ahead and get our coffee cups washed, dried, and put away. And then I'm going to tackle the garbage disposal. I forgot to add this to my list, but I did buy garbage disposal cleaner packets. And so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. I'm going to do that and the dishwasher. I'm going to clean the dishwasher as well. Those are two things in my home that I like to keep up on. But first I'm going to go ahead and give the sink a really good scrub. That little black rubber thing comes out here at the apartment. It doesn't at the one at the house, which annoys me. But I really liked these dishwasher cleaning pods, or I'm sorry, garbage disposal cleaning things. It's a whole packet and you don't open it. You just shove it down into the garbage disposal. You leave the water running like you see there, like the pencil thin. And you turn it on and you're going to see the blue foam come up. And I'm going to give you a close-up look of the foam inside the garbage disposal. Once that is all gone, and you'll hear it, then the garbage disposal is clean. We're going to give the sink a good rinse. We're going to dry it out. We're going to replace the sponge and the dishcloth with fresh new sponge and fresh new dishcloth. And I forgot where the dishcloths were and I found them. And now we're going to pour a coffee cup full of vinegar and we're going to place that in the top shelf of the dishwasher. We're going to put that on a wash and let that go. Now, unfortunately, this dishwasher doesn't have the top water spinner thing, which is what you would need ideally. And so when this was done washing, the cup was still full. No big deal. Turned it upside down, dumped it out, and loaded the dishwasher that evening with dishes and everything, or will be loading the dishwasher with the dishes that evening and running it. So now I'm going over to get the marks off the wall with the magic eraser, and it is truly magic. This thing is addicting. If you've got a lot of scuffs on your wall, you definitely need to get one of these. They are truly magic. They live up to their name. I think that is it for the cleaning portion of today's video. I'm going to give you guys a look at the curtains here real quick after we got this checked off our list. It felt so good to finish everything on my list today. Okay guys, here are the curtains. I love them. They look so good and work so good. They're too long. So here's the problem we ran into. I said earlier that these were 12-foot ceilings. They're 9. And that literally is as high as Ernie could reach, even being on the stepping stool. And I was hoping to get the rod all the way up there, the very top. So they are too long. But I'm not going to do anything to alter them. They're fine. I'm just keeping them tucked in here. Let's see. Just like that. I mean, they're fine. They're puddling. And it's fine, you guys. It's totally fine. But they work so good. Let me close them so I could show you how dark it makes the room. I don't know that that's really working because it's daylight outside, but you can tell that it absolutely is giving us, darkness at night. I have them a little off here. Let's see if I can fix that. Now, ideally, when you're doing room darkening, you want the kind of rods that wrap back around into the wall so that your rods will go that way. But this is dark at night. It's totally fine. It looks really good. Obviously, there's daylight coming in, but I love them. Okay, that was a day of, let's go check on those towels. Okay. Yeah. So this was the blue one. And you can't tell. Let me see if I can. These came out super white. It's no longer blue, but it's kind of beige now. But these are super white. I don't know if you can tell. They came out lovely. They're still damp, but I wanted to show you guys. They came out good. I'm okay with tan versus blue. That works for me. But I got everything on my list done. The dishwasher is not finished yet. Everything is done. Deep cleaning is definitely a lot of work, but definitely worth it to do that at least once a month, take care of those things. And that list, I'm not a list maker like on a daily basis, but I am a list maker when I have a lot of different tasks that I want to do. And I like to get it on a piece of paper and mark it off as I do it. I don't typically try and do everything all in one day, especially at my house because it's much bigger. I'm loving the small space here, but I just work on the list and just chop away at it as I can. So it's not necessary to try and hold yourself to get everything done in one day. But at least you have it written down and you can tackle it as you can. So anyways, I hope today's video was motivational for you guys to get up and get some deep cleaning done in your own home. I appreciate you guys staying till the end. I appreciate you guys always giving me a thumbs up and a comment down below, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.